Let's start the show.
Yeah, what it do? Welcome to the Party Nerds Weapon Show. Of course, I'm your boy, Ralphie. We got the evil crusader in the back, Jorge. What is it, my boy? Happy Monday, man.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. We're back. Haas is on the way. Of course, he is light skinned and is late as per usual because he likes to make an entrance. Shout outs to Fax. Fax could not make it tonight. He has a private event. Probably because he knows that, we wasn't going to be the ones to watch the Dune trailer. Yeah. You heard about the Dune trailer dropping, right?
I fell asleep when the first couple seconds.
Because it's beautiful ambient music.
It's more.
Like I said, it's beautiful ambient music. It's white noise.
That's right.
In the background, I've been waiting on this episode. Thank you so much, Freak. Because none of us really cared for the Dune. But what we did care for, that's Spider-Man 3. Excuse me, that's Spider-Man 3. I'm sorry. Tobey Maguire. Brand new day is what I'm talking about here. And let me tell you, nonstop, I have been watching it. First off, I called it. Can we just put this out in here? I did call this since the last episode. I called it. I said it was kind of nice to not, kind of like be all in the superhero stuff. It was nice to see some other stuff, you know what I mean? Like give it some praise. And then, and then literally like the next day they dropped it. They started teasing it and then they dropped it. And
dude, what do you think of the cinematography at the beginning when he was like, he ended up being upside down? That was clutch.
Are you talking about the one where it's just looking at it and his eyes just basically just fall into...
No, he was on his phone. And then he goes up, but he was actually upside down.
Oh, yeah. You see, I knew it, but I didn't really pay too much attention. But I knew it because I was just so focused on the happiness of just seeing Spider-Man again, depressed. Yeah. But that cinematography was excellent. What did do? Biggs was popping. What's going on, Millie? I couldn't even make it through the first. Again, Facts is going to be proud of all of us to know that we gave Dune an effort. At least I know that he did, because we all did. If you guys have all seen the Dune trailer, please don't hesitate to give us a rating and tell us what you think of it, because all I saw was sand and then some more sand and then Timothée Chalamet walking up, some steps. He looked pretty angry. It's probably because of the Oscars, but that's what I saw. Y'all tell me differently, obviously. Fact is he's gonna be on my case next episode.
You're gonna get grilled.
He's gonna be on my episode.
You're gonna get grilled.
But anywho, let me go ahead and just kind of give y'all the scoop of what we are discussing today. So obviously, again, we had the Spider-Man trailer. We're also going to be talking about the Invincible episodes. The 3 episodes did drop. So if you did not, we are going to be spoiling that a little bit today. Not too much, but again, it was definitely well worth the watch. An hour episode each, by the way. Jorge, did you see it?
What?
The Invincible episodes.
No, I did not.
But you need to catch up.
Oh, I could catch up the last 2 seasons, I think.
Anyway, like I said, we're also glossing over, like, again, the Dune 3 trailer and, maybe expectations, which, again, the vast knowledge is nobody really, besides Facts, care for it. Tomorrow also drops Daredevil, Born Again.
Oh, that I'm excited for.
So it's been a pretty busy week and a couple of days, but let me go ahead and at least start off here by letting everybody know I went to go see Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling.
Tell us about that.
So 2-hour movie, 2 hour plus 30 of a space odyssey. Basically, it's another Earth is essentially on the brink, and they need to figure out why it's on the brink. So for 2 hours and 30 minutes, it's again a space odyssey of Ryan Gosling in space trying to figure out the solution. Which, for what it's worth, it actually worked out really really well, and I really did enjoy Ryan Gosling in this movie. Now it could have been shorter for sure, but all in all, I can definitely say like this: I'm looking for a pet rock. And for those that have not seen the movie or will plan on seeing the movie, rocks will be a highlight point of the movie.
Wow.
Mainly because of there's a little benefit. Again, I'm not trying to spoil it for those that are planning on seeing it, but just know a rock will be your best friend.
The Rock.
Not The Rock. Speaking about The Rock. Speaking of what? Speaking about Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No. Don't bring that up.
Some snippets. I would probably some snippets or a whole trailer. I didn't watch the trailer. I just got the snippets of Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dude, what in the Troy Palomalu was that?
Let's talk about it. Really, are you able to bring that up real quick? Just to
I'll get it. Hold on. Just keep talking while
I really think everyone needs to understand the wig situation that's happening, because we all know how The Rock is always in, kind of in all his films. He's bald. You know what I'm saying? It's either bald, sweaty bald, glistening bald, dirty bald. What's another set of bald?
Well, he went bald, sweaty bald, and the wig from Scorpion King.
Oh, I forgot about you. So this is his second movie wearing a wig.
Smashing Machine.
See, didn't
that unit, that headpiece.
I completely forgot. So this is not his first time.
Here.
There you go, everyone. Just I want everyone to take a quick gander at this beautiful luscious wig. Where did he pick this up? Why did Disney do this?
And that's again, like cosplay.
But that's terrible cosplay.
Right?
that. I'm not trying to take the fun away from this film, and I know how important it is to.
It's gotta make money, right?
It's got to make money, but this is another level of making money because there's more forehead. There's more forehead than wig.
Foreheads.
It's one pull from Yaga. That's all I can tell. Bro, the hairline gives it all. It's bad. It's not the best thing to see. It's pretty bad. And I don't know if they're planning on maybe doing a little bit of a reshoot, or if they're gonna fix it. But somehow or another, they gotta fix that.
Wait, can't the AI fix that?
Maybe. Who knows? I mean, there's a lot of CGI, so you know what I'm saying. Like,
he had to wear a muscle suit.
He had to wear a muscle suit?
Yep, that was a muscle suit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it because it's because he lost all that weight, right?
Oh yeah.
Then that completely makes sense. He couldn't bulk up to this because that's all steroids in that.
He's like 55, and how much can you endure the body to gain all that muscle and then lose it all and all that?
Yeah, that's obviously very true. Well, for what it's because again,
Mr. Big said
they could.
Mr. Big said they could have left him bald like they did in Black Adam. Black Adam had he had hair, right?
I'm pretty sure he had hair. Yeah, Black Adam had hair.
Yes,
he wasn't bald. So they could have, but then everybody would have probably said, "Oh, so Maui's bald." You know, and I feel like there's no even middle point, but this one was definitely the shocker.
Yeah,
for sure. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, again, Moana is going to come out. Obviously the kids are going to not really care about it. But us adults that have to take our nieces, nephews, kids, and all that to go see that, there's going to be heavy judgment in that theater.
He's going to be judging. I think he's going to rate it. He's going to rate it 3 out of 5.
The facts is, Oscar bound, right? But then obviously he's doing something again that's good for he's doing projects for himself and all that and that stuff. That just wasn't it. I kept yelling out Papa Tui. You know that's his brand, right? That whole Papa Tui.
Oh yeah, you use that. I was meaning to use. I was walking through Target. Let's see.
Yeah, that's all that gave me. Canteen Papa Tui.
Papa Tui.
Papa Tui. Oh my goodness. That one right there. They could have left that one alone. Anyway. Yeah, that was like the one thing I wanted to kind of like go over. I'm trying to think of some other Ralphie news real quick before we jump into the main topic.
Fast and Furious, did they announce a
They didn't, but if you didn't see the news, Reacher, aka Alan Richard, Richie or whatever, Rickard, was caught beating up his neighbor.
That's right, on his motorcycle?
Yep. Basically him and I don't know if it's a couple of buddies of his, they're just enjoying a ride. It's a nice day out, and apparently he was harassed or apparently distracted by a neighbor who decided to think he was bigger and badder than Alan Rick. And what was supposed to be maybe a reprimand, it just showed him getting mollywopped by Alan. Alan is, if you have not seen Alan, the Reacher on Amazon, yeah, he's not someone to mess with. Like,
He ain't
for the faint of heart. Like that he's a life-size Hulk. And
he ain't no small potatoes.
I know that it did not as much as
it did not end well.
It did not end well. What makes it worse is I'm pretty sure maybe his wife gave him a lot of, like, there's a lot of noise out there and I need you to go out there and say something. He probably didn't want to go out there. Going back to Cali to get that Maui. Oh, that's actually true. He probably didn't want to go out there to confront them. But instead he does, and there is video documentation of him getting ragdolled. And it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. This is one of those things where you kind of say out loud, maybe I should just mind my business. It's not hurting anybody. It's not really, they're not doing anything outrageous. Mind my business. That person didn't understand the concept of mind my business.
That's right.
And it's all over the internet. And what makes it even top 5 more funnier is the aftermath, because Alan is clearly trying to pick up his bike and, ride off. It's just him trying to pick up the pieces. So I mean, I guess he's trying to pick up his phone. He's trying to pick up his phone. He was trying to just recollect himself. But the poor dude is disoriented. What happened?
He was seeing stars.
The poor guy. Yeah, he just didn't. He had a rough. Haas is in the building, everybody. Haas, welcome to the stream, my boy.
Haas D's up.
He's still trying to figure out his sound simulation.
Right.
There he is. There he is. Haas Diesel's in the building. Haas, did you see the video
of what?
Alan Rick beating up his neighbor.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that was awesome. It was great.
Great footage. It
was great. I want to see what happened. I want to see what happened before that. All I seen was him on top of him, just
what?
And then keeping him on the ground, and then he almost hurt himself on the bike trying to move that.
Yeah. Now that would
he accelerated
cool about it, right? He tried to be a little cool about it. Man, that speed and claim was BS. That guy was a Karen, and he felt bold and big mistake. That Mark, again, you see the reality. You think you can go against Thanos, Hulk? Like that hit is.
Yeah, that's why.
He only mentioned 200.
But after all that, he was still talking that shit to him.
That's right. Picking up the pieces. You got to talk your shit. Yeah, talk to him. I couldn't stop laughing.
That shit was wild. And it was like Charlie Murphy, man. It was like Rick James, man. They should have never gave y'all niggas money. What I'm gonna do about my legs, Charlie Murphy?
Get a new catch. What I'm gonna do about my legs? That's literally what he said. You can get a new bike. What I'm gonna do about my face? I can't get a new face.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. It was wild.
Oh man, shout out to Alan, man. Good job on defending yourself, and let that be known to all those that are out there to mind your business. That's the motto. Mind your business.
That's a It's a big fellow, man. You know what I mean? I don't even know why you want to test him for. What you want to test him for? What's the point?
That Napoleon complex, though. You know, you think you're big and bad, and you all muscle and swole. No, you think he was just learning all the moves on reaches just for fun? No.
Like you want to mess with him for that wild behavior.
Anyway, I was just basically catching up on telling people that I just finished, about seeing Project Hail Mary. Definitely a film, enjoyable, a tad bit long, but definitely an enjoyable film. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I felt
like very generous of you.
Wait, what was that?
Your sound.
Yeah, the sound went out again. Mm-hmm. There's no problem. I already know he's gonna give me shit about this, so everyone prepare yourselves because the shit is on the way. And I already know, but yeah, you gave it an 8, and again, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. I can hear you.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me? All right.
Yes.
So listen.
Here it goes.
You like it better than Sinners. That's what you're saying. You like it better than
I felt
Sinners.
like it was. I felt like it was
no. Say yes or no. Don't say I don't want to hear why. You like it better than Sinners.
I like.
You like it better than Sinners.
I liked it better than Sinners.
It was a good show. I'll catch y'all next week.
It was a good show.
Great show, man. It was fun.
I liked it better than Sinners.
I'll catch y'all soon.
So what? I can't tell y'all I like Space Odysseys. We lost Oz. We lost Oz. Everyone, we lost Oz. Well, again, I like Space Odysseys. I think they're not terrible at all. I think it's fun. It was just visually, it was fun to watch. And
well, how long was it? 2 hours?
2 hours and 30 minutes runtime.
Wow. So you definitely went to the concession stand and spent some bread. I
would say I didn't really need to go back because I had a large popcorn and a large beverage. It was more than enough. He actually left. I knew I was going to piss him off. I didn't know I was going to piss him off to this degree. So shout outs to me on a Monday again. Everett, I managed to piss off Haas. I'm coming. I managed to piss off Haas. It was literally that simple. Why are you rage baiting? I'm not rage baiting him. Again, he asked me for my opinion, and then he asked me just keep it yes or no, and then that was it. I just watched the video. Dude got off easy because he only got a couple of bruises. Imagine he really put exactly big, bruh. Like that was. You think that's come on, brother. Like that's the same way I would feel if somebody decided to test big and then if they know better. They know better. You see that? You see it? Come on.
Yep.
They know better. Anyway, welcome back, buddy. Are we good now? Are we cool? Did we woosah a little bit? Because we can move forward past this, obviously.
If Fax wasn't going to be here this week, I'd have never came back. I just realized he wasn't coming.
Yeah.
So I just got back on Marvel Rivals. This is dog. You can't sit there and score that. Like you confidently scored that at 8.
Yeah.
When you scored it original, no. You said enough. So on Sinners, when you made you said. You basically the way you put something. Well, I know you did a lot of that, and then you were like, but because I like the director and the actor, I'm going to score it 8. You had to convince yourself to score it higher than you actually thought it was because you believed it was a 4. You actually downgraded it after a second watch, gave it a 7, which is still not a 4, but we know you wanted it to be a 4. And then the next week, you wanted to give it praise for winning Oscars and like that. You were proud, you were happy. And now And now you watch Project Helmet, which I'm not knocking the movie at all. Not knocking it. But I'm saying, you, without batting an eye, you gave that shit an 8. Nothing, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no problem. That, I just don't, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't know what's there not to get.
Did you like that script? Did you like that script?
I think the script was good.
The writing?
I think the script was good,
right?
I thought it was
unlike
clever.
The writing in Sinners, because in Sinners, God forbid, an Oscar-winning writer came up with one of the best films in the history of cinema, and then you wanted to say the script sucked. Go Birds! Go Birds! But you wanted to say the script sucked, and that motherfucker won an Oscar. He won an Oscar. But you, without blinking, I'll give it an 8. No problem. I don't have a problem with the 8 with the movie. I have a problem with your disrespect to Sinners.
I don't.
And I swear, I want to put that shit to bed. But when I hear how you scored that, it's just like odd. Just odd. I don't know what you're odd. Especially when you say the script sucks. When you say the script sucks. When you say the script sucks, that's the real problem. Because not the script sucks. The script sucks.
Script wasn't
but then
all
you
that.
like the directing. You like the directing, but you hate the script. The writer and the director are the same person. So the vision that the writer gave the director was the same shit that the director was looking from the writer, because the writer and the director are the same person. One was nominated for Best Director. One was nominated and won Best Writer. Mm-hmm. It is the same person.
Right.
The same person. I'm just saying.
Right. He was able to take a poor script and make it something.
He had a poor script. Script. Am I the only one in this? Is anybody watching the show? Anybody? Any of y'all watching the show? Anybody in the comments watching the show? Am I tripping? Like, am I tripping? Are y'all watching the show? Are you all watching the show? I don't get it. This man, the poor script. The poor script.
I got abs.
Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Poor script. Oscar winning screenwriter. Oscar winning. I'm sorry. This wasn't a fair-skinned, less melanated person. This was a person of color, not a person from the Caucasus.
You know what? Thank you, Everett.
I do not understand. They won an Oscar in a field where no one wins Oscars. With
everyone in the comments kind of low-key agree with me. Shout out to Mona Lisa. Shout out to Everett.
You take one comment that says Sinners felt kind of rushed. I'm not knocking her because that might be real to her. You, on the other hand, I don't know.
I don't know how this. I don't. Me. All I'm saying was,
this is about you. This is about you. It's about you. It's absolutely about you. And then you want to give them praise for winning. That's what I don't understand.
Yes.
Why don't you just be quiet? Like, you know what? Good job. Good for them. Let's move on.
No.
Talk about the significance of them winning an Oscar, especially the damn person that wrote the script that you don't like.
Oh, he left. He rage baited and left.
That's right. Oh man. All right. Well, you know.
Yeah. So, anyways, a poor script.
Man, you know, he's
great script.
And the director took a poor script and made it Stop it, man.
Absolutely.
So I did. I watched the movie this weekend. My damn self.
You did?
I sure did. I watched. I watched Undertone. I'm gonna tell you without spoiling. I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't know if enough people watched it to even spoil it. But I can't. Undertone. Yeah, had basically no marketing, no nothing. Right?
Look at you being all indie and shit.
I know,
right? I suggest y'all go out and watch.
That's a scary movie.
It is. I suggest you go watch it. There's not much to it. It will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Yep.
And that's it.
Haas, what's the deal with the lady on the TV screen?
I can't tell you that.
Really?
It's spoiler film. Yeah.
We did spoil it for me.
Jorge, you need to watch. You need nah. Watch it at home. You don't gotta go to the theater for it. Okay. Watch it at home.
It's a creepy haunted podcast movie.
So take your wife to the movies and go watch it. Take your wife to the movie, go watch it. You know why? Because I want to have the conversation with you after you watch it. It's a mind fuck. You gotta watch it. It's a mind fuck. We need to discuss it. I can't discuss it unless somebody watches it.
Okay, so, we'll talk about that in the chat. You can just let me know what that is, Undertones, because I'm gonna make sure I watch it when it's light out. Clearly, there's gonna have the lights on.
Go matinee. Get the cheapest.
Go nobody said I'm going to the movie theaters where it's dimmed out. No, I'm gonna control my own lighting, so I'll watch.
He's gonna control his environment.
That part.
That's fine. Jorge, watch it at home.
All right, I'll download it.
We'll talk about it. Only because I want to talk about it because there's something that needs to be said about it, and I just need a couple people to watch it. So you do that. But,
wait, do you think it's exposing something that's going on in the real world right now?
I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to say anything about nothing.
We gotta watch it. All right, so
I just need y'all to watch it. You just gotta watch it. You just gotta watch it. I wouldn't suggest a movie like this, but I think it's enough of a mind fuck that we should discuss it, and other people should watch it. So the movie is Undertone is in the theaters right now, and if you're like me, I went to the theater to see it, but it's definitely something you can watch at home if you can.
Say, Ralphie, if Ryan or Michael ask you. How was what would you say?
That's a good question.
I thought it was all right, man. I'm gonna be real. I thought it was all right. No. I thought it was all right. I gave it a 7.
Because I will pull up clips if you say that to them.
I will
pull up clips.
You can pull it up. I said 7 every single time. So 7.
You didn't say 7 every time. You just gave it a 7. After you scored it an 8. You dropped it. I would love for them to talk to you. I scored it at 8. I described the 4. I watched it the second time. I gave it a 7.
Y'all gotta put this to bed.
I only rated it. The only reason it got the score because of you guys, because I like y'all. But except I don't like your script. Congrats on your Oscar, by the way. I don't like your script. How about that? I don't like your script. Congrats on the Oscar.
Y'all just enjoy Ray's pain.
But I want to give you praise. But Ryan, I want to give you praise because you took a poor script and gave it some of the best directing I ever seen. I scored it a 7. I scored it a 7.
Again.
Fantastic.
What a
way for a director to take something so trash and turn it to be the phenomenon that it is. That I don't really think it is, but it is because other people say so. Congrats on you guys' Oscars. It's historic.
Go ahead,
I want that to
be different.
I want that interview. I just want to be there.
Somebody set it up
behind the camera.
Somebody set it up, and I will be the one to let you know because
I'm gonna be behind the camera.
Ralphie with a big bead of sweat. That anime bead of sweat.
Like that Key and Peele sketch when he had the sweating.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Anyway, let's talk about that Spider-Man trailer because I know, just like everybody, Yeah, once that Spider-Man trailer
Whoa,
dropped,
what is going on with Spidey?
He is excited to be next to me.
No,
clearly we're gonna be talking about who's the best. What makes Tom Holland the best Spider-Man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited about it.
Question. I didn't even know that. That's wild.
Yeah, that is today's answer. So what makes Tom Holland?
Who said it? Who said he was the best?
That is true.
I didn't say it.
I mean, I think overall, I think we had a discussion one time.
I think he is. Now I say that because I think he is the best though. I think he is the best.
Because CGI, today's technology. Okay, that's a popular opinion.
No. I'm gonna tell you why I think he's the best, because he's the only one that was aged properly. He has that.
Toby was somewhat aged.
Toby was 30 as high school Spider-Man. He was actually 19 when he got casted for that role, right? Tom Holland. He has the youthful energy to play that part for a while, right? And then he's actually physically gifted where he can do his own flips and stuff. He could flip as Peter Parker, not just as Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's athletically gifted. And he brings a sense of he has both the innocence, the naiveness, and then the ability to grow. So it's like we can really watch his evolution of Spider-Man. It's like I love Toby, but Toby was he seemed like a grown man playing in high school. Andrew Garfield was a grown man playing in high school.
But at the time, we didn't know any
better. We didn't. I mean, if anything, at
but
that
he was a grown.
Garfield...
No, he was, but he was also 30. You get what I'm saying? Like grown ass men playing this character. Like you actually got a teenager to first get the role, right? You got a teenager, and whatchamacallit? Garf. I like that. That's from the movie. That's from Transformers, the movie. No, Garfield was a great. He was a great. He was a great Spider-Man. He was a great Spider. No, none of them lacked in being a Spider-Man. None of them. So let's get that out the way. I think his Spider-Man was outstanding. I think Toby's Peter Parker was like an old school Peter Parker from the comics from like the 60s, which was cool. I think Tom Holland is, especially in the modern times, man, he embodies the whole Peter Parker Spider-Man. He's the one that's believable the most to me to be both. Right? To be both. Andrew Garfield, he was a little too cool to be.
Of course. He twits.
You know what happened? He's
a little too cool at first. He was a little too cool at first in everything. So to be Peter Parker, where Tobey Maguire, he was corny as hell to be Peter Parker, which was great, right? He was clumsy and all that, and a really good Spider-Man, but was still older when he was younger. Like I feel like he should have been a grown Spider-Man the whole time. I feel like Andrew Garfield should have been a grown Spider-Man the whole time. I feel like we can grow with Tom Holland. So when I'm talking about he's the best Spider-Man, I'm only talking like it's like this close. You know what I'm saying? I think he embodies, like we're growing with him. And I think we didn't have the opportunity to do that with Tobey Maguire because halfway through the movie, he's already out of high school. You know what I'm saying? We got the whole trilogy while he was in high school. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to college. So we got a whole trilogy and some Avengers movies, right? Avengers movies, a Captain America movie, where he was in 6 movies that he was in while we saw him in high school. Right? We saw him in high school.
Imagine that crazy XP on that.
What's that?
Imagine that crazy XP. Like, you know, he's he's built for that role.
Yeah. And now look, now we're getting a new trilogy where he's out of high school, right? College years, grown man. And now his power set is evolving, right? His power set is evolving. That's what this movie is about. His power set is now his DNA is mutating. So so we get to see another phase of it. Like I said, Andrew Garfield, he graduated in the beginning of the second movie. Tobey Maguire graduated midway through the first movie. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He was already living on his own. He moved out of Aunt May's spot, Tobey Maguire, with James Franco, with Harry Osborn in the middle of that movie.
The Thanksgiving, that Thanksgiving one.
Oh yeah, oh my God. And he was like, he started snapping them knives. He took that last thing that he in.
I'm gonna see you.
Norman Osborn. Listen, and then on top of that, he had one of the greatest lines of all time when he was talking to Harry Osborn about Mary Jane. Motherfucker said, he was like, they're all pretty like your brother. He was like, do what you need to do with her and brum her fast. Like, hey, Dad, what you think of my girl? Do what you need to do with her and brum her fast. Like,
damn.
They're all snarling after your money. Like, motherfuckers are all, man. Love Norman Osborn, man. But yeah. So that, I mean, whatever. That was the question. But you know, I think it's Toby. But it's anybody's opinion. It's basically preference. To be honest with you, what type of Spider-Man you like? They all were great in it, and we're blessed to catch them all in one movie together. So that was dope.
Yes, that was
How about you, Jorge? What do you feel? How do you feel about Tom Holland? Do you feel
it's only three actors played him? Don't you think it's still young? Like it's still too early? All right, so let me put it this way: do you think Tom Holland has another 20 years with this character? You think?
Does he want to do 20 years with this character?
I mean, what Marvel says goes.
He can if he can, maybe not consistently, but I mean, he's already 10 years in.
Yes.
He's already 10 years in.
Yeah. I mean, that's tough, man, because I do like Tom Holland as Peter Parker, like Everett said. Holland is the best Peter, hands down.
I agree.
But Spider-Man with the fighting wise and all that, I mean, I'm still leaning towards Garfield, but I don't know, maybe Garfield had better fight scenes or better choreography.
Yeah,
I don't know. This I mean,
but we're being biased of 2026 VFX and all that.
Well, I want to say I like Garfield's fighting better than Toby's for sure.
Yes.
I think Tom Holland just naturally, without even CGI, can do more. With his athleticism. So I think just by default he gets the edge because he does a lot of his own stunts. So
yeah, that's true.
That's tough. Like you got a Spider-Man that could actually flip on his own. Like that's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mark says Toby was like Keaton's Batman and Holland was like Patterson's Batman in regards to experience, knowledge, strength, and skills. And that's a fair assessment. I kind of agree with what Haas and everybody kind of said. And like for me, I still think
yes.
For me, I will say you got to rule out recency bias. I'm going to say overall, Holland is a overall great of both. I'm not saying like he's the best of this, but he's the best of that. But as a combination, both. And maybe leaning a little bit more of Peter, if anything. But like, I enjoy Garfield's Spider-Man. Like, I just think he just had the oomph that you needed, and it was just very. I'm not saying grittier, but he got a little bit more rugged. Let's say
his close quarter fighting was awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
You know,
I agree. I totally agree with
it just brings a little bit more. Again, that segue over there, but with Tom, like again, it just you had this essence of innocence that I think you were missing with the two. You know, it's Zendaya.
It's not Zendaya, bro. I can live without Zendaya. Like it's fine. Like it's not Zendaya.
It is.
You know who should have been the love interest, and they had her in Spider-Man 3 was Bryce Dallas Howard. That's goodness. Shaped by God. Look at her now. Shaped by God still.
Shaped by God.
Shaped that's your boy. That's your boy.
Telling you. So if anybody, I wish they kept that Gwen Stacy going, boy. You know, she
wasn't she supposed to be Black Cat?
No.
Because
she's just Gwen. So they didn't have a Black Cat in the first trilogy. They had a Black Cat in Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. She was working for Harry Osborn. She was the secretary or the assistant. She was supposed to be the Black Cat. She was Felicia, and she was supposed to be Black Cat, but obviously, which is not really his fault, but Andrew Garfield was in not the best out of the whole Spider-Man package of movies.
Yeah,
he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? If you exclude No Way Home, because he's obviously in that, he wasn't in the best films. Toby, the first two is legendary. His first two films are legendary. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we're just gonna bypass Spider-Man 3 black suit. We're just gonna bypass it.
No. I think I like Spider-Man 3 way more than most people do. I mean, there's parts of it where it's a little ridiculous, like it was forced to bring that Venom character, but in all, like the Sandman character was done brilliantly.
Yes.
The conflict between Harry and Peter was amazing. And there was a complicated thing with Mary Jane and Peter that left some realness that people actually go through in life, which doesn't get talked about enough. And which brings back Bryce Dallas Howard as Gwen Stacy. Like, she was a real problem for them. Her presence alone, you know what I'm saying? And Peter, I mean, take away the morals and everything, he was feeling himself, and he didn't have to kiss her on that platform. He said, "Lay it on me." You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the rules were in their relationship, but obviously Mary Jane wasn't happy about that. And then, you know, she gets to saying, was it Peter or was it Spider-Man kissing her? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some real life stuff. And James Franco's Harry Osborn, the way he manipulated Mary Jane, because, you know what I'm saying, at first, you know, before he got his memory back, he was falling in love with Mary Jane all over again. You know what I'm saying? And the way she was going through it, she was giving it back to him until she caught herself after she slipped. You know what I'm saying? And then once he remembered, he was able to manipulate her, and which was believable, which got Peter off. Like, that movie deserves more praise than it does, because it's better than what people give it credit for. I think the Venom thing threw people off the most, honestly. And
everybody was excited for Venom, to be honest with you, and I think that kind of played an overshadow of all of those other bits into that, because we knew there were struggles. We knew, like, you know, Spider-Man was going through it and just trying to figure all that stuff out. But at the end, I think the hypeness of having Venom finally on screen was kind of like the main focal point, which, to what it's worth, like, kind of glossed over everything. And I wasn't a fan of, what was his face? Topher Grace.
That's wrong Eddie Brock. Wrong Eddie Brock, man.
Wrong version of Eddie Brock.
Yeah, but I do want to answer Reyes's question. So I believe there is a really good chance we might get that situationship in this next trilogy, because of the whole, and we got to see how this plays out in Spider-Man 4, in Brand New Day, the relationship between Peter and MJ. And I would love to see some, you know, Peter accepting this new life that he basically gave her because he wanted her to be successful in college and stuff, her and Ned. So this is the life, and this is a new path, and she done moved on. And then we're gonna get that. She's gonna have somebody she's talking to in that film, which is dope. So yeah, I would love to see Black Cat, Spider-Man, have a little something happen just to cause some confusion with Peter, with MJ. I think that is he going to be able to move on from her? And the only way that's going to happen, he got to deal with somebody else, really. And she would be a perfect target. her, Gwen Stacy, man. Like it don't get any. Those I would love for both of them to have some type of role in his confusion, and then maybe circle back to MJ. Like, all right, I was out here on the streets. Shit was whack. I'm coming home. I need you, and shit like that. That would be dope. It would be a nice conflict, and also Marvel Rivals. Black Cat is a new character on Marvel Rivals, so I would love. So I would think that Marvel would love for Black Cat to have a more of a predominant role in the Spider-Man films because of the popularity with that video game. So,
Real quick,
so
I was gonna ask: is this one, like you said, this is Sony's project, right? Like this isn't. I mean, granted, it has still Marvel, but this is Sony's project, right? Like they let the hands, and this now Sony basically has to run with this.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure because from
it's up to Sony. If Sony wants Black Cat out there like that, they will. So it's I mean I would love the conflict. I would love the conflict. I think it's warranted, and we got, like I said, we got to see that in Spider-Man 3 with Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane and Harry Osborn, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like that was messy. What a messy film that was.
Sony Marvel, every Biggs is talking about something that's so evident. Yeah, the whole hair.
Man. Oh no, not Challengers.
Every basically said it right. He's like, Tom had the flashbacks of her in the movie Challengers, and
oh man, yeah, that was rough. But the Spider-Man trailer. I mean, let's talk about it, man. Like, there's some things that we need to address as this movie is coming up. We finally got the trailer. The obviously we got to see Dr. Bruce Banner with his device that he wore in She-Hulk to keep him from Hulk raging. So that's cool, and he's going to help Spider-Man understand this mutation that he's going through, which I want to clarify again. Spider-Man is a mutate, not a mutant. There's a difference. The mutants have the X gene. That's how you're clarified as a mutant. A mutate is someone biological powers, your DNA changes, but you don't have the X gene, so it doesn't. That's the difference. So Spider-Man, the Hulk, they would be mutates, right?
So how are they more powerful than a mutant?
How? Say that again.
How are they more powerful than a mutant?
Well, I mean, I'll put it to you like this: certain mutants have different powers, right? So, you look at somebody like Jubilee. She doesn't have the most powerful power set ever, right? She doesn't. Wolverine's power set is not really powerful, right? Cyclops has a powerful power set through his beam. But then you're looking at someone like a Storm, that is Omega, Iceman, that is Omega, Magneto, that's Omega, Professor X and Jean Grey, that are Omega, Apocalypse, Omega. You know what I'm saying? These are world beaters. You know what I'm saying? Like they could end the world basically if they want to. So there's Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is world beater. You know what I'm saying? So Spider-Man and the Hulk are not as powerful as some of the characters I mentioned, but overall, most mutants, yeah, especially the Hulk. The Hulk, I mean, is as powerful as anyone out there. And then Spider-Man is outside the Hulk, is more powerful than most of the Marvel superheroes. So there's it just depends what your power set is. Like it's their mutations through accidents per se. They happen. It changed their DNA. It does not mean that a mutant, any particular mutant, is stronger than them or should be more powerful. It's just character per character. It's like somebody that goes to the gym every day opposed to someone that goes to the gym a few times out the month. You know what I'm saying? Like that person might be bigger that goes a few times a month, but the person going to the gym every day is probably stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you can see them like, damn, those mutants, they're born with that. They should be stronger. But in all actuality, it's whatever power set it is. So I get you. It's just you got to understand the power levels of each character. Cap is technically a mutate, yeah.
Yes, mutate.
He is. Yeah, he's a mutate because they altered his DNA. They
So
literally
if
altered
Cap
his DNA.
the kid would be a mutant.
If say that again.
If Cap had a child, the kid will be a mutant, right? Or he'll bypass that.
If he has the X gene.
Okay, so he's
if
not.
If he gets power, yeah, you got to get powers from the X gene. So here's the thing too, and we got to remember, Captain America, the Winter Soldier at the end, they had the after credit scene had the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, right? At the time, Fox and Marvel had they had different rights towards those characters, right? Obviously, we know them as Magneto's children, which would make them mutants. But in the MCU at the time, because Fox still had the rights to the X-Men, they were not allowed to call Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver mutants. So what ended up happening, they called them miracles. It's like, oh, they're miracles. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the mind, if I remember right, it was the Mind Stone. There was Loki's scepter and the Mind Stone. That gave them that. Well, they not exactly gave them their powers, but they got their powers woken. You know what I'm saying? Woke their powers, and they were the only two, quote unquote, volunteers that survived that process. The reason they survived that process is because they're mutants, but they couldn't say that at the time, so they called them miracles. So Scarlet Witch, she didn't just get the powers from the Mind Stone. It enhanced her ability. It woke up her ability, but she's actually a mutant. Quicksilver was a mutant. They just couldn't say it at the time. So we got to remember that too. So there's a reason why they were the only two that survived. They have the X gene. So that's something that a lot of people. I mean, Captain America's Civil War, I think, came out in 2014. Not Civil War. Winter Soldier, the Winter Soldier. I think that came out in 2014. So you're talking about 12 years ago.
Yeah.
12 years ago. And so they couldn't say these things. Now you can say these things. So Scarlet Witch isn't just like got her powers from there. Like, she's an actual mutant. You know what I'm saying? Which she's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? She's the daughter of Magneto. So, but here's the thing. Secret War is going to clean all this shit up. We'll get everybody in the same universe. So then it won't be any more confusion. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing too. Speaking of mutants, so the Sadie Sink character, all eyes are leaning towards her being Jean Grey, which be an actual mutant from the X-Men in the MCU universe, 616 universe, in the multiverse, the MCU. So she's as you see the trailer, you can see a sequence where there's a lady driving the tank, a random lady driving the tank that the Punisher was chasing down, and you can see her, Spidey, ask her if she's okay or whatever, and
good, right?
you can see that lady smile, and then boom, you hear a sound. Then you see one of the guys, one of the, I want to say, soldiers. Then you hear a sound. They start smiling. Then you see somebody up top. You know what I'm saying? So that's Jean Grey. Well, supposedly Jean Grey jumping from body to body using mind control, in that sequence. So there's a character, I forget the character's name, but he was the black dude with the beard. He might have been talking to Spider-Man. In the trailer, he's an X-Men character, an X-Men antagonist, much like William Stryker, that does not like the mutants. So he's a predominant X-Men character that goes against the mutants and everything. So he's in that film, apparently chasing her down. So I mean, Jean Grey's original X-Men outfit is green and yellow. She's wearing green and yellow. She has red hair, shit like that. Like, So, and of course, after Secret Wars, we get in the Mutant Saga. So Marvel's most successful franchise outside of Avengers, like if you want to cut out the Avengers movies, is the Spider-Man movies. Obviously, almost made $2 billion, 1.9 in the last film, $1 billion. The film before that, 800 million on Homecoming. Their most successful trilogy as far as money. You know what I'm saying? So of course you want to introduce an X-Men character in that film where you're also getting, like you said earlier, the Punisher, Bruce Banner, possibly Daredevil. Because we got the Hand. The Hand is back. Spider-Man's fighting ninjas, but he damn sure ain't fighting them ninjas alone. And he's damn sure probably not fighting those ninjas without Daredevil, because they were predominant in that Daredevil show. So, I mean, if you look at it, the Spider-Man trailer obviously was done beautifully. It shows you what Peter Parker's going through. He's going through a huge DNA change that he does not understand. Hence, he's looking forward to talking to Bruce Banner to try to figure out what's going on. You got the Punisher, who they obviously know each other because he ran that motherfucker over knowing that he would survive being ran over, right? And then he's like, "Come on, Frank," you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the banter. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they know each other. So, and this is also after what happens in Daredevil season well, I want to call it season 5, but it's Born Again season 2, and which comes out tonight.
Tomorrow.
Comes out tonight. What's tonight?
Today it's the 24th. It drops. It said.
So is it dropping at 3 in the morning? Because I'm gonna be up.
Okay, then I think 3 in the morning you will be watching it. Me, I will be asleep.
I will. I'll probably be up. But so we're gonna get that. So we're gonna watch to see, because obviously Spider-Man got the key to the city in the trailer, right? So obviously Kingpin's reign as mayor is going to be over. So it's interesting to see how he's going to be taken down. Are we going to see Spider-Man in Daredevil Born Again? That's a good that. Listen, if you want to have any cameo, but it would be crazy. We already got Matt Murdock and his film. Why not pay that back for 5 minutes in an episode to take down the Kingpin? Would be insane. You would get, first of all, Disney Plus. They want ratings, right? You get crazy ratings because everybody be like, what? Spider-Man and Daredevil?
That subscription level would go crazy.
So, it would be dope. Plus, we don't need a whole movie with Kingpin and Spider-Man, but Spider-Man should definitely go up against the Kingpin before it's all said and done. Like, he's obviously, like, the Kingpin killed Peter Parker and Into the Spider-Verse. Literally killed him with his bare hands. So, I mean, it would be dope. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know. Ralphie, what do you think about the trailer though, dog? I know I said a lot, but
listen, you gave everything that I basically was gonna say. Long story short, I was a part of that ensemble of rewatching it over and over, making my assumptions and theories of what it potentially could be if we're getting Venom, because that's what I kept thinking, that there's definitely a Venom potentially with this one. But like I said, you literally said it, man. Like, you took every word out of my mouth, and yeah, I'm excited for it. That's all I can say. It's like, you wanted the excitement. It's here. And as good as I said last week, it's nice to see other films and stuff like that in movie theaters. Like again, I mentioned, watching Project Hail Mary, or, being able to go see Sinners and seeing like some other things. Then the moment that superhero movie came back, it literally like ignited something to want to just rewatch something again. And here I am back in my superhero and be like, I can't wait for this to drop, because this looked like everything I needed plus more.
Oh, we in Spider-Man fighting ninjas.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Like, there's a lot, and Scorpion as well too. Like, again, you got Scorpion, Tombstone.
Then you got these like low level Spidey characters like Boomerang. Like this. There's a lot to be desired with this film. They got a lot, and I know that it's not going to feel like too much. It's going to feel just right. So and look, the dude that directed Shang-Chi, is the director of this. So you could tell that the action scenes are going to be upgraded. Yeah, we like Shang-Chi. We like that movie.
Oh, it's up.
Yeah.
It's up.
So now you see
he's
fighting ninjas. He's
fighting ninjas. That's all you need to know.
So there's that scene where he's diving against the ninjas, right? You remember? He's diving against the ninjas. Mm-hmm. You see all that extra space under him?
Yep.
Daredevil, Punisher, the Hulk. I'm telling you, all 4 of them. I'm telling you.
It's going to be crazy. Did you also...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, did you... Not to segue, because that was literally about to segue real quick. Because I wanted to know if you watched Invincible. Because that plays into that whole ordeal as well, too.
I watched Invincible. All 3 episodes.
Tell me, what did you think about the 3 episodes?
All right. So, one thing I have some things that I would like to discuss. So, number 1, and spoilers, all spoilers. So if you ain't watched Invincible, y'all knew y'all was supposed to watch this damn show. All right. So, number 1, Mark is turning into a true Ultraman. He's turning into his daddy, because this man is bloodlusted now. He wants people dead. He's trying to kill everybody. He didn't want Oliver killing. He didn't want to be like his daddy. Now he's putting people down like the goddamn Punisher. Like he is turning.
He has his reason,
daddy.
But he has his.
He
reasons.
Does.
There's
he
a ton
does.
Of words. Like, can you blame him? Can you blame him?
He is a force to be reckoned with. Also, we had Robot and Monster Girl trapped in another dimension. So I would love to see how they escape out of this one.
Yeah.
And Alan and Omni-Man are on a buddy cop movie. They had a buddy cop movie episode. And this motherfucker Omni-Man keeps hearing this motherfucker Alan smacking his girl up and down through the whole episode.
My boy with the pillows.
Alan is funny, man. And look, you got Conquest. This motherfucker Conquest escaped. So get ready for what's coming with Conquest. It's gonna be crazy. And and I enjoyed it, man. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, man. We got like 5 episodes left. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. I'm ready to get busy with the next episode. What about you?
I will admit one thing, and it's on the same borderline of hate of the Asian lady that was in Sinners. Like that same borderline of who's the real one.
Okay.
Cecil is right there.
Dog, he been there. Come on.
Cecil
you
is right
just
there.
now get into that? You just now get into that? Come on.
Again, you tried. There are certain things where you wanted to understand, but keeping Conquest alive, and then afterwards he escapes. Like he gets out, and then it's kind of like oh shit, what did I do? When he literally told you to get rid of him.
Yeah,
you keep him alive. So like again, Cecil just cemented himself to be right up there with her as far as hate. But overall, no, these were 3 great episodes for me. Especially with like Atom Girl trying to figure out her power sets and why it's failing. That one I felt was also interesting.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're definitely gonna get a lot like to have that relationship as well too, because as you saw, like Mark is going through his whole ordeal, but she's also going through problems as well, and they can't seem to just. They need to figure out whatever is happening. They're trying to keep what's happening here versus being honest and expressing like, yo, you need to listen. This is a problem. Work together. But instead, like they're just kind of like fighting through it. And shout out to Oliver, man. Oliver was out there talking big shit until he realized he had to fight a dragon.
Oh, yeah. That shit fucked him up, huh?
Oliver,
he was hiding from that dragon. He wanted no parts.
He wanted no parts of the dragon. So,
no parts of that dragon, bro.
definitely a great start for sure.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the next one. Like I said, we getting spoiled now. We're back to getting spoiled again. We got
Thank
Invincible.
God.
We got again Daredevil is coming dropping 3 a.m. And then The Boys, right? The Boys is on its way next. Like
can't wait.
we're
much good stuff, man.
We're here. We're here, fellas.
Look. We have Invincible. We're getting Daredevil tonight. Maybe tonight. If not, tomorrow night. I gotta double check. But Invincible, Daredevil. We're gonna get The Boys. Right? We're gonna get Mortal Kombat, the movie. Mortal Kombat 2. Yep, getting Mortal Kombat 2. Right? We're also getting and then after that, I mean we're getting like X-Men 97, Spider-Man friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. We get in the Spider-Man movie. I'm just saying, the next few months up to July is gonna be. It's gonna to the end of July is gonna be fantastic, man. Of all the content that we're gonna get, so we're gonna have plenty to talk about. It's gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, I'm excited. My damn self, excited. Exciting times.
So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I know you got some last man standing before you hit the.
Nope, not this week.
Actually, no. Okay,
not this week. Not this week. I don't got y'all this week, man. I got y'all.
I already rage baited you. It's okay. I already rage baited you. So
yeah, you took out that segment for that. That's what you took it out for me to get pissed.
All right. Well, Jorge, obviously the AI videos of the week. Our good old segment of Jorge scavenges the internet and brings you the delight of different memes to get you laughing. So I'm gonna do
I also got comments from the post, just so you know. So
yeah, we'll do that at the very end, and then we can kind of say that. But let's go.
All right, go. Just the first one. So.
Hey,
Ew.
Oh Lord, no. Hell no.
Ew.
What do you guys think of that?
Ew.
Not cool. Not cool.
All right, here's your.
Oh, meu netinho lindo. Pode molhar, meu amor.
That happened to Haas. That's why he could laugh at that one. This is the trauma. This is brought back trauma.
The trauma.
All right. Next one.
Damn. You knew that was gonna happen.
You knew it was gonna fall?
You saw the way.
I missed it.
You saw how
I missed it. I had to send my child to bed. Run it back.
All right. Shit. Hold on. Let me say it. All right. Here we go. All right. Loading. All right. Ready?
Oh my.
Well,
I mean, you should have watched where he was running. Should have watched where he was running.
What was he hiding?
You saw the way he was tippy toeing?
Yeah.
He messed up, man. He was tippy toeing.
All right, here's the next one. Thoughts?
None whatsoever.
I got nothing.
None whatsoever. That's
Fire the mom.
I got nothing.
Like,
You should have put like 3 meatballs. They're like 8 kids.
word.
I got nothing.
A soiled table forever. A soiled table.
I got nothing for that.
That's soiled table.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. All right, here we go. Next one.
Oh my God! Frank.
One more time, please. One more time.
Oh my God! Frank.
Yeah, you can't come back to YMCA no more. You can't go back to. You can't go. That was not LA. That was YMCA.
I don't care where that was. I'm never coming back for that.
Nah, bro. It's over.
Bro.
It's over.
Bro,
go back to work at Enterprise.
From that? How you get up from that?
How do you get in the locker room like that?
Everyone ragged. I'd have sent for my things. I'm going straight home. Never to be heard from again.
Pack it up. Just pack it up.
Y'all not gonna clown me on this every week. Fuck that. Nah, I'm done. The hell with y'all.
Shit. All right, let me next one.
He pointing at him. Bro, he gotta get a stop right here. Lock in. I can't. Yeah, nah. Twice in one play?
Yo, one more time.
All right.
One more time. Oh.
He pointing at him. Bro, he gotta get a stop right here. Lock in. I can't. Yeah, nah. Twice in one play?
Yo, again, not playing basketball.
The thing is when he falls forward, you fell forward afterwards like that.
No, never playing the game of basketball ever again after that. Ever. Y'all won't even know me.
You switch over to pickleball.
Yo, you don't listen. I'm not coming back
golf.
outside.
You go to golf.
Fuck that.
You go to
golf. That's right.
Go to golf.
Right.
Nah, I'm staying in playing Marvel Rivals.
You're promoting that game hard.
I know, like hell.
It's that good.
Shit. All right, who's next? Run it. All right, here we go.
No, that's disgusting.
Did you not see the person tried to block it as well too? That was the second. Run it one more time, just so y'all see.
Yep.
Like,
all right.
That shit crazy.
Both of them.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy. I can't deal with that. No, there's nothing.
Somebody unplugged this controller. Whatever it says.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. No.
All right, next one.
That is literally me right now, bro. Like,
I have those problems.
They're coming. They're coming.
All right, here we go.
dude, are you okay?
Damn, lay down. Lay down.
Holy shit.
He's still alive?
Yeah.
Run it. Run it back.
All right.
The fuck, dude, are you okay?
Damn, lay down. Lay down.
That's wild, bro.
Dude.
That's just wild. That's just
Eternal
wild.
bleeding. God, something. All right.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Yeah. Here's the next one.
Next one. My goodness, I hate it here.
All right, last one. Here we go.
All right. Bro, what the fuck was that?
That's what they do now.
That's what they do. They
When you get dunked on, they take your Timbs, they take your wallet,
and then you got to get back
That's
on D.
wild.
Yeah, you gotta go back.
You gotta get back on D.
Yeah,
man. Listen, see, I keep my eyes
anyway.
Play Marvel Rivals.
Talk about a whole bunch of stuff, and then let's get right to those comments, man.
All right, here we go.
What makes Tom Holland the best Spidey? And so we had posted this up on our Instagram, and we had quite a bit to say.
And Facebook.
Quite a bit, Facebook. All right, so Patrick James says he's just the first MCU Spidey. They get multi-movie deals. True. He isn't the greatest, says Lewis.
Okay. All right.
Everett then says he's not the greatest Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield is.
I want you to stop it right there with show enough. All right. I want you to stop it right there. Okay. What I want to say, and I hope you're listening, there is a difference between best and greatest. Sometimes you could be the best and the greatest, but it is impossible for Andrew Garfield to be the greatest Spider-Man because he was in the worst, it wasn't even a full trilogy, but this group of Spider films that he was in are considered two of not the best, right? Okay. Two of not the best. So it's impossible because with greatness comes accolades, with greatness comes success, with greatness comes that. Now, if you want to say he's the best Spider-Man, sure, that's really subjective. Like, there's reasons why Andrew Garfield could be the best Spider-Man, but we are not going to give a greatest title. It is either Tobey or it is Tom Holland, because they have the film success to go along with their performance, which puts them in the class of seeing who's the greatest Spider-Man. Best Spider-Man, you can do all three and figure it out on yourself, right? That's perfect.
Don't worry.
Greatest, it has to come with also the film itself has to be recognized as one of the greatest films. You got to have the performance. You could be great in your performance, but your performance should be highlighted, should have the film highlighted itself. So that's what I'm saying.
Everett, I got you. Everett, I got you. I'm gonna wait.
He could be the best. He could be the best.
Everett, don't worry. I got you real quick. Dre then says he's stealing all of Tobey Maguire's sauce. A broke dude trying to make it in New York with the world on his shoulders. Come on, son. It looks like they're using some of the source material from the TV show, though. That actually might make this movie bomb.com.
Damn.
Now, the one thing I wanted to just go ahead and reference, because, again, I said, Everett, I got you. Because he did say something that just makes me question. So you said that Andrew Garfield had the worst film set, right? He had the worst film set. So
it's not his fault.
It is not his fault, but it could still be the greatest, though, right? It could have still been the greatest, or he just needed accolades or something like that.
You gotta have that. You gotta be recognized.
Okay.
With greatness. Let put it this way. Why? Well, hold on. Because we need some we need a bar, right? We need something.
I was gonna give you the bar. All
right, let me hear it. Because it's much like the Jordan and LeBron debate, right? They are two accolades that you can have that conversation with them. Go ahead.
Right. Or it's like Sinners. You have something that was probably like the worst set, but you have the accolade of Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan to make it great. So in the same reference, Everett is potentially right because again, it technically is is great in that essence, just like how Sinners is great for you.
No. Ain't just great for me. Did you, Jorge? Bring up
again. I just want to go ahead. Nope, he did. Bring it up. Everett, I just wanted to make sure that I understood that to help you because he said it.
I don't.
And I just wanted to explain it
for me to recognize that Sinners is great.
So you're gonna recognize but Andrew Garfield.
But Rotten Tomatoes, who everybody apparently wants to go through.
1 second, let me get.
Oh shit! I'm just saying. Before we say, Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan made a movie so great, as if it wasn't a Delroy Lindo, Haley Steinfeld.
You said it. I'm just trying to make it make sense.
The woman that I cannot pronounce her name, but got an Oscar nominated. Wow. Oscar, I can't pronounce her name. I'm not gonna say it wrong. She deserves my respect. I'm gonna learn her name though. So next time we come at this, I'm gonna say, okay, whatever. All right, I'm gonna get it right. But she was Oscar nominated. Look at them scores, Ralphie. Look at them scores. Critically acclaimed. Audience satisfied. I'm just saying. Audience satisfied.
Again, I'm just trying to make it make sense because of the greatest. He's the greatest.
No, the greatest. The greatest, that has to be between Toby and Tom, because not only their performances, they were great in greatness. Like they didn't have they could have been like Christian Bale and not been like the greatest Batman, but been a part of some great films. These were great portrayals of Spider-Man, and they're in great films. Andrew Garfield has a great portrayal of Spider-Man, but is not in great films. You get what I'm saying? There's a difference. It's like Charles Barkley or Allen Iverson on the Sixers, right? And they don't make the playoffs, but they're great on that team. But yet you got Michael Jordan over here winning championships, being great, and the team is great. So it's the difference. Yeah. So who had the greatest portrayal? I can tell you who. Maybe I wouldn't argue with you, show enough. If the portrayal of Andrew Garfield was the best, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. If you say he had the best portrayal of Spider-Man, I'm not gonna knock that because Andrew Garfield was really good. But greatness comes with accolades. That's why there's a difference. You can average 20 points a game. You can average 40 points a game with the Washington Wizards, or you can average 40 points a game with the Lakers and contend for titles. There's a difference. Just saying.
Lakers.
Well,
there's a difference.
With that being said, next week we have an action-packed show.
Wait, we have one more for Facebook.
Oh, Facebook.
Yeah, you got the Facebook joints. Yeah, it's all good. Go ahead, get to it.
Steve says he's not even top 5 in the top 5. That's rude.
Wow, we don't even have more than. Oh, that's ridiculous.
I got nothing for you today. Ellsworth says, "Who said he was?"
See, but I said that too. Yeah, I said that too.
Then Davin repeats. Davin then comments, "Your mom." Ellsworth responds, "Don't sound like her. Pretty sure she's a Toby fan." Oh, I love the banter on Facebook again. And then Dennis says nothing. Could have just basically kept that one blank, but nothing. I missed the banter. Welcome back, Facebook.
Yeah,
nice to see you guys.
Yeah. All good, man. Nah, but it's all But what was the question? It was best, right?
What makes Tom Holland the greatest?
Yeah. So it's just the reason I even brought that up because too many people put best and greatest and merge them as one, and it's not. There are two distinctly different things where you can be the best and greatest at something, like you can, but it's two different meanings. It's two different meanings. Two different meanings. That's all I'm saying. It's two different meanings. Just because you're the best at something doesn't mean you're the greatest, right? Just like if you're greatest at something doesn't mean you're the best, but it could. It definitely could. That's all I'm saying. On the question, on the question, it was best. That's right. So next week, y'all, what we talking about next week? Invincible.
We got Invincible. We got Daredevil Born Again, and yeah. So pretty much like I said, just get yourself. We do, right?
2 episodes.
Well deserved. We get 2 episodes of that, 1 episode of Invincible. But so, be sure to get yourself caught up if you haven't, because yes.
Jorge decided to cut out.
Basically.
Like,
but be sure to
get y'all.
I was gonna say,
I've been told y'all to end the show. What the fuck's going on?
Be sure to get yourself caught up because yes, we will be talking about it next week. So there will be spoilers. So if you haven't caught up, then you have more than enough time to be on top of it. But as for me, Ralphie, for Haas, you got any last words, Haas? Anything more?
Sinners #1.
There you go.
Nah,
just get that out.
That Sinners movie. Ralphie don't like it. So I'm not gonna. You don't like it.
Jorge, you got anything? Any last words?
No. Stay tuned for next week's memes.
Well, there you go. That's what you got. So for all of us here at the Partner Nerd website, we'll see you next week on Monday, 9:30, same time on Facebook, X, Twitch, all the platforms, and IG, all of that. But you know how we do. Partner Nerds go.